This is from Jake Cood, 13. Cheers, boys. The rest of the NFC East, minus my Cowboys, have improved significantly this offseason. Is the talent in Philly or New York enough to take the NFC East title, or does the quarterback make too much of a difference here? We got PointsBet's odds for this one. So we do have the odds on this one.
Yeah.
Jay Croucher, our friend over there at PointsBet, supplied us with this. Odds better. What is this?
So before the draft,
okay. A bunch of numbers just
after
popped
the
up.
draft, they improved a little bit.
Okay, so
Eagles improved a lot.
I got this now. Okay, so the Cowboys are still favored to win the division. You know, before the draft they were. They're still favored now. Yeah, you're right. So the Eagles now, their chances have gotten better. Still the second choice to the Cowboys. The Commanders have gotten worse. Giants got worse.
Yeah, too. I don't understand that. I don't understand why those two teams got worse.
So PointsBet thinks the gap did close, though, between the Cowboys and Eagles.
I mean, I would agree with that. I think it's even closer than that number states right there, really. Yeah. You know, first off, our Jake Cood, 13, it's a good question. Giants have made a lot of improvements. I'm not ready to put them in they might steal the NFC East conversation quite yet. It's not, just too many new parts, new coaching staff, all that. I think everything's going to be better, but I don't think they're there yet. I would supply Washington more as more of a threat with Philadelphia than over the Giants as of right now.
Yeah, the Giants are ass.
I mean, Washington, again, there's some things to like about their football team and where they're at. But I think all in all, man, I think Philly is right there with Dallas on paper right now. I mean, and just again, we're talking one of the best O lines in football, one of the best D lines in football. Receivers are pretty damn good in Philadelphia.
What if they lead the league in rushing,
right,
and are the toughest to run against? You think that's possible?
I do think it's possible.
They could definitely be in top 5 in both.
I cannot wait to see Jordan Davis next to Fletcher Cox, next to Javon Hargrave.
That's a big
six biggest ass cheeks on the field on the same defensive line in the history of football altogether. Yeah. That is going to be unreal. And we're going to show clips of it, side end zone views when they first come on the field. And we'll look at the size of these asses, and this is why nobody can run.
Linebacker's going to be like, I see nothing. I can't see anything but butts.
Right. When the Kobe Dean's just going to go, wait, there's the ball. I got to go get it. Nobody can ever get to me. I'm just going to make tackles. These guys up here eating up everything. So it's great that way. But I look at the Eagles to be the team that is definitely the biggest threat to the Dallas Cowboys.
Last year, they were first in rush yards per game on offense, 9th in rush yards allowed per game. I think they're going to be top 5 in both this year.
I'm like where your head's at there, and I'm going to piggyback with you there. I think you're right.
And if you want to bet on something like that, you can do that over at PointsBet. You can download the PointsBet app. You can use that promo code NBC2K.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can. Ahmed, you're such a professional. You are right. If you're in an eligible state, PointsBet has an exclusive.
Okay, all right. So we've lost it all here, people. We don't need to advertise for PointsBet. Well, hello, good people and Eagle fans. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies and you filthy ass Eagle fans, it doesn't work. So let's get open for business here and let's wake up the football gods. I see my man DD2 Stu in the house, and I was just talking to him about an hour or so ago.
Some good news.
He got some good news, at least. Well, they found out that the cancer seems to be located mostly with the liver. His hemoglobin has gotten back in the normal range. He's still got a lot of fluids and stuff and all, and he's got a wound that's got to heal before he goes to the Anderson Clinic, okay, which is in Houston. So he's going to be going to a long-term care treatment facility for a couple of weeks. It's called a long care, but hopefully it's only like 2 or 3 weeks at the most before he goes to the Anderson Clinic. And so shout out to Stu getting some good news. It's been, as he said, it's been a long day, but hey, any day you get good news is definitely a good day. I'm nauseous and the nurse in the room can't chat, sorry, but I'm here, and thank you so much for the love, support. And shout out to you great fans, because we've already raised over $900 towards Stuart. He's sending me pictures and getting a list together of things we need to do to the house. We definitely have to take care of Mama. Okay, it's important to redo her bathroom. Wallpaper's coming off. The tile is slippery and things. So we're gonna make sure that she may not want one, but we're gonna put a handicap grab bar up in there. We're gonna get it painted nice and maybe some non-slick tile and stuff. You got windows that we need to replace in there to keep the geckos. Okay, I know you like your insurance, okay, Geico, but we don't want any geckos getting into the house and stuff. So we're working on getting some stuff together. And I know Mark Torres is up in here. Mark, I'm still trying to figure all this out, but I'm thinking that we're going to need some barbecue because there's a pool in the backyard. So it kind of could be a rebuild the house, and then we have a get together pool party and stuff. How does that sound? Does that sound like what? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, okay. Mic check.
Mic sound nice, check 1. My mic sound nice, check 2. My mic sound nice, check 3. Are you ready?
Are you ready, Mike? Unfortunately, Mike, my camera's not ready for you. I got the wrong one up.
I'm good other than gas prices.
Well, it's
I'm like, other than the gas prices.
I'm just messing up tonight. Oh my goodness. With the exception of gas prices, well, gas is going to be what it's going to be.
I can't believe I finally saw it this weekend, $5 a gallon for regular.
Yeah, but it dropped, though, 20 cents by the one by our house,
I know,
though.
but I was shocked when I saw $5 a gallon anywhere for regular.
Well, they're going to...
They're going to price gouge you. That's what
they're going to gouge you. They're going to make sure they make all their money and stuff off it.
Well, I mean, it looked a little run down at the place I saw the $5 a gallon, so that's probably why they did $5 a gallon. I made sure they get their money.
All right. Well, I'm working on getting Mike's camera here. All right. So I have been inundated with freaking Eagle fans that are going crazy. And I would like to say to you, Eagle fans, be cool. Slow your roll just a little bit. Okay. I mean, I understand that y'all excited about, getting guys like Jordan Davis.
Yeah, but y'all gave up 5 picks for the man.
Well,
that's too much. I'm sorry, 5 picks is way too much for a guy.
Well, okay, but the bottom line is, they had extra draft capital. Okay, they had extra. Shout out to Marley Greens.
They did get those picks from the Saints.
Well, yeah, they did.
But you gave up 2 number ones.
Okay,
and all the trades that you had.
All right,
so you had
for a guy that Philly says will be a 2-down guy.
No. Who will be a rotational guy, not a starter.
2 downs. He'll play like first and second down, pass down.
If I'm giving up 5 picks for a guy, you're gonna be starting every down.
Wait. Hold on, Tammy. What's up, Tammy? I hope that's not $715.60. You got $715.60 a gallon?
No, I think she said 7.
Even $7.15 would be bad, but if it's $715 a gallon, what kind of gas is that?
No, that's not.
There's Joanne Gonzalez. What's up, JoJo?
I think she meant 715.
Eagles of America. He got his taco press. I know Stacy Schubert's up in here. What's up, Stacy?
You got the ones ready to go out tomorrow?
Yes. Well, we're gonna get. We got some stuff ready. Lola, Miss Hot Sauce. We've got some of the prizes that have to go out from the draft and things. We got to get up early because we got to hit the road.
In the morning.
Stacy Schubert, what's up, Stacy?
You got that cutting board.
Nick Caps, Nick, I'm waiting for the print, man. Nick, I got the Purple Heart that's bleeding for your Washington Commanders, and I'm waiting for the print. Let's see, did I get all of the lovely ladies in the place? I think I got them all. Did I miss any of y'all? I got Stacy, I got Joanne, I got Lola. Where's what? There's no da-da-dunt, da-da-dunt.
Damn, Gina.
Mike?
I don't know.
Okay. No Gina here. No wonder you're looking sad.
I'm just worn out from working today.
You're tired? Well, I know. Well, we got Big Wizzy in the house. Mr. Spices himself. What's up, Big Wizzy? All right, so Eagle fans are going crazy with excitement about the Eagles. What?
If we don't win the division, it's gonna be the Eagles. 'Cause I don't see Washington or the Giants winning the division.
Well, let's hope not.
It's gonna be one. It's gonna be one of the two gonna win the division.
Mary, how you doing? What's up, Mary? How's it going? This Friday, the 13th. Yeah.
Oh,
that's kind of scary. That we open up rookie mini camp or rookie OTAs on Friday the 13th, the 14th, and the 15th.
Well,
so
the 12th,
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
The 12th, we find out the schedule.
Well, you know, here's the NFL. See, the NFL.
All I care, the only one I care about is Washington going to the Eagles week 1. That's the only one I really care about.
I don't know if that'll happen. Well, we know week 2 that the Vikings are going to Philadelphia Monday night, as well as the Titans going to Buffalo on Monday night. So one starting at 7:30, I think the other one starting at 8:15. So they're staggered. So we'll actually have 2 Monday night games going on at the same time.
Week 2, though?
Week 2. Well, week 1, because week 1 you've got the Thursday night doubleheader to start the season.
Yeah, but they usually have 2 games the first Monday night game.
No, that's the Thursday night kickoff.
No. They have the Thursday night. I know it was different last year.
Well, they might be. I don't know. They released week 2.
I'm just saying.
They said week. Okay. Here's what's crazy.
They usually have 2 games to start the first Monday night game. I think it's not the last 2 years because of all the stuff going on.
But see, now they got Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. So everything's different. And the NFL basically is doing all the morning circuit. I think tomorrow it's CBS's turn, that they'll do some announcements for some of the CBS games. Then on Wednesday, it'll be some of the Fox and stuff. And I think Thursday, it'll be NBC. So they're giving you a tease, just like last week we found out the international ones.
It's when the Washington's going to the Eagles. That's the only one I really want to find out when they play each other.
Yeah, well, true. Alicia Morgan, what's up, Alicia?
Okay whenever they announce them.
How you doing, Alicia? Philly D, what's up, Philly D? And we got to get that other software together because we got to get Philly D's print done too.
You got to finish the other one for Joseph Headley too.
I know. His wife's birthday is in June, so as long as we get it to them before the end of the month, we're good.
He's got
the work never ends. All right, so today I've got. Shout out to all you great fans. I got the best fans in the world, best supporters in the world stuff. I'm constantly being given stuff and all that. I'm not sure who gave me this one. It's actually a long sleeve. I don't usually wear long sleeves too much because I get hot. Okay, I get real hot. But this is Doomsday Defense, okay? Doomsday. I love my Doomsday. And I'm hoping that we look back this year and we say that the Dallas Cowboys became Doomsday 3 defense. I'm loving some of the things that I'm seeing with some of these players. It's funny because I did a video earlier today because of all the talking heads out there. They're talking about how good the Eagles are. It's kind of funny. I don't know. Have you noticed this? Typically, when they do rankings and polls in football, usually what they do is, and go through and check. If you look at the polls right now of preseason polls, they basically take the Super Bowl champion and they say, oh, they're the number 1 team. And then the team that they probably played, they're going to be up in there. And they basically take all of the playoff teams and they put those at like the top 10 or so. Guaranteed. And understanding that half of the teams that made the playoffs the year before won't the next year. But they honestly just go through and say, oh, okay, so we know that Tampa Bay, we know that the Rams, we know the Packers, we know all of these teams are going to be good. Last year for our division, everybody was going on crazy about the Washington Commanders. Oh, man, that defensive front, they're so good. They're great. And then they're going to go ahead and add Ryan Fitzpatrick. Ryan Fitzpatrick, who's been less tragic than he used to be. Oh, Washington, they're the favorite team. So every year, the team that wins usually is the favorite, except when it's the Dallas Cowboys. Have y'all noticed that? Uh-oh. Da-da-dunt, da-da-dunt.
Damn, Gina.
What's up, Gina? How you doing? So now everybody is, the Cowboys are trash. And listening to them last year when they were saying that the Cowboys are trash. their defense is so bad. Sure, they got Dan Quinn, but with the players that they have, they're going to be still terrible, right?
Come up on defense.
Well, that's the thing. But what they were predicting last year was the Dallas Cowboys defense. Yeah, they'll put up a lot of points, but that defense that they have is going to be terrible. Okay, so our defense, if we look at where we were last year going into the season, where we had just fired Mike Nolan and just got Dan Quinn, and we were signing a whole bunch of guys who were injured, from Malik Hooker and Keanu Neal and, who's the other linebacker we got from Atlanta? But a lot of guys that were injured. We had Jalen Smith and Van Der Esch, who couldn't stay healthy, and you looked at that defense and said, man, Dan Quinn ain't got much to work with. And what did we do? We went out and we signed a bunch of journeymen from like Carlos Watkins and Brent Urbans and J-Ron Curses and stuff like that. And they were just like, okay, maybe they'll be a top 20 defense, but don't expect much, right? That's what they did. Funny thing is that defense came to life. So looking at it now as the second year of this defense, where now we have some of these guys that are part two that understand what we're doing, and Dan Quinn putting his stamp on it. Ava Hoggood. Two of the pieces for Ava are ready to go to the Michael Irvin piece and all that. But anyway, you look at that defense and say, why not us? I mean, I know Sims was talking about all the big butts. He likes big butts in Philadelphia and all that. But I tell you what, we may not have the biggest butts, but we got some fast mother humpers that are going to be out there. It's crazy how fast Sam Williams is. I don't think most people realize that this guy is running a 4.46 40. Guys, that's like wide receivers. Seriously. D-Law ran a 4.8 when his 50. This guy is fast. And I tell you what, this is going to be a tease of a video that I'll probably wait till tomorrow to put out here. I am in love, okay? I'm in love. Besides with Tracy. Because, Stacey, I know you're going to send a text to Tracy. Oh, Tracy, Mark said he in love and he wasn't talking about you. I know, Stacey, I know you're going to do it. I know you're going to do it, aren't you? But I'm in love with John Ridgeway. We'll see how he translates to the NFL, but he has some skills that I've been looking for. I mean, literally, he has a certain set of skills.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you are looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills.
D-Will, baby. Uh-oh, Ava's birthday. Oh, Ava, you're a baby. You 2 years younger, 2.5 years younger to you. So happy birthday early. Happy birthday early. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Ava. John Ridgeway. He's not the big butt that Sims likes, but I'm going to tell you, he's a grown-ass man. Because when you take a look at some of this stuff, I'm just going to show a few clips in here. But you look at how he sheds the block, gets rid of the center, and finds the ball carrier. Ooh, wait. He hog-tied his ass. Look, watch it in slow motion. Look at this. Center gets there. Watch this. Get out the way. Move it. Get out the way. Get out the way, center. Get out the way. Look, the center he's just thrown to, look at him. He's just thrown to the ground. That's a grown-ass man there. And we haven't seen somebody on the Dallas Cowboys that's been able to do that. Look at this. Look at that. He just throwing centers left and right. Watch it in slow motion. Look at 63. I got him. Oh, no. He just threw me. And come here, boy. Look at that ball carrier. Literally, he just gets swallowed up by him. Look at it taking down. Oh, my God. Look at this. Boom. Double team. Rides the double team, finds the ball carrier. Boom. Man, I love it. Oh my God. See, the problem is what most people do is They watch the football go to the quarterback. They watch the running back or the pass to the receiver. You don't watch the war that goes on inside of the trenches. That's where the real battle, that's where the game is really won. And see, I think that's the Joneses' problem, that they always just watch it. You know, we like that CD Lamb. You know, when he goes like he does like this. That boy is good when he does that. Love it when he gets a first down. But I'm telling you, when you get a look at this extension, center, create separation, locate the ball carrier, shed the block, boom. That, my friends, is what's been missing on the Dallas Cowboys defense. And he's aggressive and nasty. What you think, Mike? Yes? No? You do look tired. You look real tired, boss.
I am.
Real tired.
I mean, he's serviceable.
He's serviceable. He's beyond serviceable. He's an upgrade.
Is it better than D-Law?
He's not playing the same position.
I need D-Law to go by.
No, D-Law. No, I tell you what. Don't mess with D-Law.
Well, you see why
D-Law got a new attitude because he got a new contract and he's healthy.
But what happened with Micah Parsons?
Okay, but you know what?
Micah Parsons would have the rookie record.
Here. Okay, true. I'll give you that. But I tell you what. For longevity wise, you don't want Micah Parsons to be a defensive end every play. Ultimately,
he played really good.
Here's what I envision. Okay,
you getting those sacks.
Let's hear me out, son.
Really good.
What you have to understand is you can't just physically beat a team up over and over again. This isn't the 90s where the Cowboys, without a salary cap, could end up having two players deep that could start on any team. You can't do that. And so what you have to understand is the talent is watered down around the NFL. So that means you have to have some trickery in there as well. You have to be able to do things a little bit differently. And that's where Micah Parsons can be that wild card, that X factor, that guy that you just don't know where he's going to be. At some point, if every play I know that he's going to be right here, then you can game plan against him. You say, okay, we got a tackle on him, we got a tight end that's going to be there, and we got a running back in the back just in case. And so you work all week figuring out that he's going to be over there, right? Well, what if you got Big John Ridgeway here in the middle? He's shaded a little bit to the left, and you end up putting Micah Parsons now in the other gap. And your game plan was, oh, my tight end, he's all the way over there. I got John Ridgeway on one side of the center, and I got Micah Parsons on the other, and the center's like, which guy do I block? Who's coming down to help? And he wets his pants and ends up blocking nobody, and you got a sack. What if you got my man, formerly known as Sam, okay, like Prince, formerly known as Prince, but, the symbol. Okay. We got symbol. Billy D. Williams. I need to get that Colt 45. Okay, I got to load that in there. So every time I talk about D. Williams, I got to say it's Billy D. and Colt 45. No, none. Y'all overhyping this guy? Who's no? No, none. Are you new here? No, none. Are you new here? Are you an Eagle fan? Seriously. Because I know there have been a lot of you coming out the woodwork lately. Let me just welcome you to the show. But just remember one thing.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Enjoy yourself. Is this mic working? What mic? My mic is working.
Yeah, my mic's working. What are you talking about?
The question is your headset working there? I'm not overhyping. I'm giving, hey, look. I'm giving what I'm hoping that I get. And it's not overhyping. He did what he did there in college. And what did I say? I hope it translates to the NFL. He has a basis of which to go from on there. The funny thing is nobody knows who is actually going to work out and who isn't. Because if people knew that Mark Tuinei was going to be a great offensive lineman, he wouldn't have went undrafted. People thought that Drew Pearson was going to be a Hall of Famer. He wouldn't have gone undrafted. And if people knew that Josh Rosen was going to be a bust, they wouldn't have drafted him in the first round. What you do is you make the best educated move. You look at the film, you get in the guy's head, you find out what your system is, and you hope for the best and expect the worst. For me, if I look at, say, 2020, if that right there was on the defensive line, that was better than what we had, better than Don Terry Poe and his fat ass. Nah, Mark, the daughter-in-law has the right. Daughter-in-law to be. Okay, daughter-in-law to be. Okay, it's not official yet. Daughter-in-law to be. Brian SoCal, what's up? Eagles offense got to go through Dallas before they resign. Yeah, well, we'll see. Philly 500 basically is already telling me pass him the trophy. He is literally guaranteed that the Eagles are the best team in the division. And I'm going to let him go ahead and go. Twan, what's up? Twan, we ain't seen you in a long time, Twan. It's amazing how all these Eagle fans that I have not seen all season.
Yeah, because it's because of Jordan Davis. It's that Jordan Davis effect.
Twan Eagle, come clean, buddy. Come clean, because we ain't seen you all season after the Cowboys beat your ass twice. See, y'all coming out like cockroaches now. You're coming out like cockroaches because now all of a sudden, we favorite of some people. What?
Oh wait, we got.
Hold it. Let me move this rock. Let me come out from underneath of it. What? We good again? Come on, Twan. I love you, but you're cockroach. You're cockroach. Joseph, what's up? How are you doing? I bet you that at least 25% of the people in here have to be Eagle fans. Don't you agree? And damn, Gina, you're 100% right. You are 100% right. Some college football players can't cross over into the NFL. Just saying. I agree with you 100%. And that's where you look at some of the busts. You hope that they're going to be able to. Yeah, really, Mark, cockroaches. Let's face it, we all need each other's competition for all of us to get better. And actually, right, I haven't been on, and not because Twan, I hope everything's been okay then. Hope you haven't been sick or anything like that, that you were kidnapped, for months on end and tied down and everything else.
He hasn't been on because there wasn't anything worth bragging about.
You mean the whole season?
I mean, they got.
I mean, they made the playoffs.
Yeah, but they got Jordan Davis. That they spent too much draft capital.
Now, Danny's not a cockroach. Danny is always here. Shout out to Danny and Philly D and of Philadelphia. Oh, Lordy. Philadelphia is one of those ones I wish wasn't always here. Mark, the Eagles own your ass.
When was the last time y'all beat us? Oh, no, 2020 they beat us, but...
Levontre Jones?
You have to go back...
Are you new here, Levontre?
Y'all have to go back maybe 2 years or 3 years.
Seriously? Okay, if you say so. If you say you own our ass. Alicia Morgan, stop drinking. Mark, really quick. Okay, Mark, you got to understand. It's a pain in the ass to program because I have to count down backwards because I got to find out what time is the kickoff for the first game. Then I got to count the days, and it takes some time. And I'm not that bright, Mark. I'm not that bright. Seriously, not here in Lake Charles. Dude, D-Law will be fine. He may not see as many sacks because of all the speed run. Oh, D-Law may be one of the slowest guys out there on the defensive front, which is actually saying a whole lot because we're actually going to have a pretty good rotation between. Here's the thing: we got D, formerly known as Sam Williams. He's going to get some plays in there. You got Dante Fowler trying to resurrect his career as well, and wasn't bad last year. He had actually as many sacks as D-Law did, I believe, last year. And then you got Armstrong mixing in there, also with Goldston. Also with D-Law. So we're actually going to be able to rotate a lot of players. Levontre, okay. You didn't know that I'm actually the name butcher, buddy?
Yeah, you are.
Mr. Okay, how about me and Mr. Jones, Mr. Jones, Mr. Jones, Mr. Jones, okay? Excuse me. What?
We beat the Eagles
I know.
72 times to 40 to 54 is a record.
You mean all time?
Yeah, of all time. So y'all can't talk.
Yeah, it's almost
Y'all
2 to 1.
can't talk.
Yeah, but you know how they are. You know how they are. Wait a minute.
I want to see what the last time they beat us. Probably 2020.
Stewart's sending pictures of all the work that. Good Lord.
We'll do as much as
We might have to be good. How many pictures you sent, Stu?
we only can do but so much.
Damn, you got the vent coming out the wall. Okay, I'm sorry. We've got a Christmas in June, it looks like at the moment, at Stewart's house. We're going to be rebuilding it. And he's sending pictures. Because I said, well, send me some pictures to show me what kind of work needs to be done.
Last time y'all beat us was 2020, and we split.
Yeah.
I know it's the second game that y'all beat us. So y'all can't. I mean, we beat y'all twice last year.
Stewart, oh, Lordy. We got a lot of work to do, Mike. You got ceiling fans to change.
We only could do, but we'll do as much as we can. Because if somebody goes, they only can go for a week.
Yeah.
So we only.
And she won't fly back, right?
No, because she's scared to fly.
Okay. All right. So all right, we're good. We'll get that figured out in a bit. All right. So I believe that the Cowboys have a chance. I know the Eagle fans don't think we have a chance of doing anything. I'm going to say, instead of pounding my chest and guaranteeing like the Eagles and then being cockroaches that won't show up when it doesn't happen, Nathan Henry, shout out to Nathan Henry. Cowboys are building something special. Amen. Shout out to you.
Take the money out! All of it!
Be right back. My neighbor's cutting his grass in the dark. What the F? He's an older guy. I got to check on him. Okay. I hope he doesn't cut his foot off, man. I love weed. You know you're in trouble when a guy who loves weed has to come check on you. You got some real
Alaska.
issues.
Because people be doing cutting.
Danny, I heard you made a video comparing Jalen Hurts to Dak. I didn't make a video comparing Jalen Hurts to Dak. There's no comparison, Danny. But shout out to you, man, for the super chat.
Take the money out! All of it!
I mean, I could do one. If you want me to do one, I'll do one. I know Eagle fans have, revisionist history that they believe that Jalen Hurts is the greatest quarterback, since Nick Foles. And Nick Foles is the greatest quarterback since Joe Montana.
Let me ask this question. Where's the statue?
I think it's still there. And
No, I'm talking about Jalen Hurts.
Oh, they're building on it. They're working on it.
Because you can't talk if you don't have a statue in front of the
Good night,
stadium.
Mark Thompson.
If you don't have
Mike
a statue
Thompson.
in front of the stadium, you can't talk as an Eagle player.
PSA, Mark's a good guy, does a lot for people, and is an amazing guy. And I'm an Eagles fan. Shout out to all right. So we got to give Twan. We got to look out for Twan. Okay,
but
thank you, Twan.
Where have you been?
But where have you been, though, man? Where have you been? Okay, I'm going to Arizona May 28th. Okay, Hurts and Wentz is better than Dak.
You have to have two players.
Who's smoking crack? Hurts and
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
okay.
What other team has Dak Prescott been on his career?
I'm seriously trying to understand.
Carson Wentz been on 3 teams since the same amount of time that Dak Prescott's been
No. Let's be
in
real.
Dallas. 3 teams.
I don't know how anybody can honestly, out their mouth, say that Carson Wentz is better than Dak Prescott. I'm sorry.
Especially all the draft capital. To get
I mean,
for him.
seriously.
This draft capital alone.
I don't even think Carson Wentz's mama would say he's better than Dak Prescott.
She might. This is not hurt his feelings, but deep inside, she knows she's not better than Dak.
I mean, come on. Now, I'm going to ask you, have you ever seen Dak Prescott have a game like this? Just one.
And I think it was DeMarcus Lawrence that recovered it too.
This is all one game,
got
guys.
the sack or got the fumble.
This is one game.
Shout out to DeMarcus Lawrence for that fumble. That beautiful fumble by DeMarcus Lawrence.
Come on, man. Don't come in here and don't come in here high on crack and say stupid stuff. Hurts. You Eagles, you're not even sure you want to keep him as a quarterback. You'd already said he's on notice that if he doesn't do it this season, his ass is out of here. How are you going to say, oh, he's better than Dak Prescott? Who the hell said that?
Eagle fans wish they had Dak Prescott. Y'all wish y'all had Dak.
Who actually said that shit? Who was the? I'm sorry.
Are you stupid or something? I'm as stupid as this.
Are you stupid or something?
Yeah, I guess they are. I guess that fan is.
Look, like what man said, the last time the Eagles beat us was 2020 with Ben DiNucci as our quarterback. How about that? Come on, man.
Stupid is, stupid does, sir.
Yeah, the second game. Not the first game, the second game. We split in 2020.
Levante, put down the crack pipe. Now, I know I misspelled. You know what? I'm not even going to try and say your name right. When you come through and say that Hurts and Wentz are better than Dak Prescott, I'm sorry, you get no respect.
How come Wentz didn't take the Colts to the playoffs?
All you had to do was beat the Jaguars. Look, he couldn't beat the Jaguars. They literally said, we don't have anybody else, but Carson Wentz, you just got to go. And the sad thing is the only team that would take him, that would take him would be because he didn't have a trade clause. Anybody else who had a trade clause was like, hell no, I'm not going to Washington. Are you kidding me? Here's the funniest thing to me. The funniest thing is listening to all the people that are like, oh, Carson Wentz is going to be great in Washington. You know, he's a really good quarterback. He's going to resurrect his career. This is Mike Greenberg all over last year talking about Fitzpatrick. You know, in the last couple of years, he's got a better number than this guy and that guy and that guy. And he's going to come in there with a great defensive line. He's going to do great things. And didn't get out of the first half of the first game. Didn't get out of the first half of the first game. Where we get Eric early? Eric says D-Law is trash and handicapped. Where are we getting these fools from?
I mean, D-Law was hurt, but he's not trash.
I got bars.
D-Law.
Hey, Danny, and that's an Eagle fan that admits that Carson Wentz is gun shy, injuries and getting sacked, and he's hard-headed. He's hard-headed.
Well, he gonna get it this year. There's one advice for Carson Wentz: just beat the Eagles.
Uh-oh.
Just beat the Eagles.
Levante or Mr. Jones. You got to understand that Lola is known for Miss Hot Sauce for a reason, because she will bitch slap the hell out of you. You know what? The ladies in here, I'm scared of. I'm scared. I'm telling you, they will hurt you. So you better be cool. Be cool, okay? Danny is right. Washington is where quarterbacks' careers go to die. And they usually don't make it out alive. Kirk Cousins is the last one to get out alive. Cowboys have no shot this year. Commanders are, oh my God.
If it's not the Cowboys, it's going to be the Eagles. It's not going to be Washington or the Giants.
Oh,
if we don't win the division, it's going to be the Eagles.
Okay, all right.
I could put money on that.
Let me say this much here.
It's not going to be Washington.
Let me say this much here.
Washington's
We
ass.
have a whole lot of new people that are here, okay? We have a whole lot of new people here, okay? I'm sure that Mr. Jones and the Washington fans, that you guys are young pups, you know. You're young, impressionable, you know, and you're running around like you're crazy, okay? Understand, I am 56 years old. I'm an older guy. Most of the people that come in here are mature, educated. We have jobs and we actually have some money, okay? Because we've worked our ass off all our life. And we are those old people on the front porch that tell you to get the hell off my lawn. All right? We actually try and have real conversations. If your whole contribution here is you suck, you suck, you suck, this ain't the place for you. Seriously, this really isn't the place for it. Because we actually are trying to have real conversations. Now, I bust on the Eagles. You know, I joke around with my boy Philly 500 and stuff. But we actually like to have real discussions. You know, and I will tell you that the Eagles, I hate the Eagles. They suck and all that and so on. But that's not the whole show. That's not the whole show. If that's all you got, you might want to move on. Now, I'll admit, the Eagles are a formidable team. The Eagles have some great players. Their defensive front, Hargrave, Fletcher Cox, although Fletcher Cox getting old, and now getting Jordan Davis, that's scary. You have a good running game, but I'm going to say, honestly, your Achilles heel is your secondary and the questions about your quarterback. Quite frankly. And if you're honestly thinking that Carson Wentz and Jalen Hurts are better and have done more than what Dak Prescott's here, I can't help you. I can't fix stupid. I just can't. I can't fix stupid. So be cool. A couple of jokes here and there. That's fine. That's cool and all that. But, you know, at some point, you just get to be obnoxious. Having great debates and talking trash is fun as a fan. Yeah, to a point, but if your whole thing is you just make stupid comments over and over and over, the same ones, and you're spamming it, you're actually ruining it for other people. So, and I'm being honest. Like I said, I'm not going to say that the Eagles stink. They made the playoffs. They're a decent team.
No.
I don't like them. I like some of the fans. Some of the fans are cool people. Some of the fans are friends of mine. But I'm not going to go here tout and scream that they're the best thing. I am not going to give up and say that automatically the Cowboys are going to not have a chance to win the division.
No, it's going to be between us and the Eagles.
Possibly, but
to be realistic.
But who saw the Cincinnati Bengals going to the Super Bowl?
Well, I mean, their division was ass last year.
Yeah, but sometimes, our division was ass too, but we didn't make a Super Bowl.
The sad thing is the Browns, some weeks, just needed to win one game to win the division, and they couldn't do that much.
And sometimes it's circumstances because, for the Rams ended up getting the right run to the Super Bowl.
And they got the right pieces.
They got the right pieces and stuff, and they got it done. Sometimes it's circumstances that make a difference. When you go through, sometimes it's the ball bouncing, one place, or it's a field goal that's made. Maybe it's a call by officials that changes, where you're going to sit in the playoffs, whether you're playing at home or playing on the road. All these things. You almost need to become a Super Bowl champion. You need everything to go right, and you still need some breaks as well.
Daniel.
Replacing Daniel Hatton. Okay, well, that's an interesting take. You're right. That is a question. I will say that last year the Cowboys had more yards than anybody else in the NFL, and Amari Cooper had 860 yards. Cedric Wilson, I think, had 600. So we're talking about.
But didn't we draft the guy to replace one of them?
So we're talking about 1,400 yards that needs to be replaced.
That could replace him in a couple of years.
Now, here's what I think the Cowboys are going to do differently. I believe, they're going to be better on the offensive line. I still worry about Tyron Smith. I hope that the Cowboys sign a extra veteran offensive lineman, not the typical past their prime guys, but a guy who could actually start.
Isn't Smith will take over for it on Smith?
Yeah, but then if he does that as a rookie, you still have a holdout at guard. I'm sorry, Connor McGovern is not the guy yet. He didn't show it last year. Now, maybe he makes an improvement, or maybe Josh Ball ends up being able to step in and be the starter if Tyron Smith goes out. But the Ty Nsekhe, I don't want no more Ty Nsekhe types, any bum-ass offensive lineman that we picked up for a ham and cheese sandwich. No, a potted meat and cheese sandwich.
At the Walmart, was it the blue light special?
It wasn't even blue light. I think it was green. I think the Cowboys, and I'm hoping Kellen Moore is listening.
He's another one I worry about.
The best thing that the Cowboys did last year, 12 personnel. Second best thing they did in the NFL, that they did last year, hurry up offense. In the playoffs, none of it. None. Didn't do any of it. Nothing.
And my question is, why isn't Mike McCarthy stepping if he's an offensive genius?
Because you got Coach Jerry out there.
Oh, come on.
Coach Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones must not want to win.
Thanks for answering my question, Mark. No problem. I try. When I'm not bitch slapping, some of the crazy fools out there, and they drive me crazy. And at some point, I just feel like saying,
I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
At some point, that's just how you feel.
And don't you mean you're tired as Eagle fans?
I'm right. Well, they're the mother humping snakes on this plane. No, but I hope that the Cowboys run 12 personnel, 2 tight end sets.
Let's hope.
With Jake. Oh man, with Jake. Oh my God, that's another body that I like. Sure. As a tight end, he can catch and he can block.
I still got concern.
That could be more dynamic and end up keeping defenses on their toes more than anything else. And I think part of the reason why they looked at Amari Cooper, they said $22 million for Amari Cooper, and we're really evolving the offense where we're going to do 2 tight end sets. Because here's my thing. Because I'm old. I know the young people are like, man, I don't want to see 2 tight ends. I want to see 3 wideouts. I want to see 4 wideouts and stuff. I want to see them throwing the ball like crazy and everything else. Screw your running down, 2 tight end sets. No. Dudes, you have the reverse Deebo Samuels in the Dallas Cowboys.
All I care about is coaching, though.
Tony Pollard. He's a running back / wide receiver.
Oh, they like those guys that can play 2 positions.
That's right. So let's suppose the Cowboys have CeeDee Lamb, right? We got our new tight end Jake on the left side. We have Dalton Schultz on the other side. We got Tony Pollard behind Dak Prescott. And early in the season, it won't be Michael Gallup. Maybe it's James Washington or our new guy. God, slipping the third-round draft pick. You got those guys. And let's say the defense says, we're going to put 8 men in the box, which means we're going to put in bigger linebackers. We're going to stop the run. Guess what you can do? You can take Dalton Schultz, move him outside a little further. You can take Tony Pollard, put him in motion, going to the right. Now you got 5 guys to catch the football against a big man front. That means you're going to have linebackers that are going to have to cover Dalton Schultz, possibly Michael Gallup, and Tony Pollard out the backfield. Dak Prescott is good at finding the open man. You can do that out of 12 personnel. That makes it more dynamic. If the defense says we're not going to put 8 men in the box, okay. Then we're just going to run it straight ahead. We're just going to run it until you guys can stop it. This gives you more options. If you go to 3 wide outs, it's harder to run against. And then, of course, they're going to be in a nickel set. So this is where Kellen Moore has to be able to step up.
Yeah, but it should.
Tone. What's up, Tony?
It needs to be Mike McCarthy calling the plays. Or
he needs to have more influence over it.
That one, too. Because it seems like he's just standing there with the blank stare, not doing nothing.
Shout out to Tony Tone, who just had like some major stuff happening for him and his job. He's killing it. He's killing it. Shout out to you, buddy. Tammy, what's up, Tammy? How you doing? Right, Kevin, but we do seem to be better when we incorporate it. No, seriously, we are much better. The second thing is hurry up offense. We are going to be one of the younger teams in the NFL. And when you're young, you can run around a lot faster than those old guys. With a team like the Eagles that have an old-ass guy like Fletcher Cox, man, run that guy in the ground. exhaust him. Just keep hitting play after play after play. I know Zeke's getting older and all that, but still. You understand what I'm saying? Dak and Moore will need to do a better job about zone coverage. San Francisco killed us with this. Daniel, you're right. They did. But again, we were pretty vanilla against San Francisco.
And our line.
We were close. Here's the thing.
Our line wasn't that good either.
I will say this much. The Cowboy offense did better against San Francisco than the Green Bay one did the next week. Can we all at least agree on that one? Aaron Rodgers didn't get in the end zone. The MVP against that same team. The 49ers, they peaked at the right time. People don't look at that and realize, well, everybody just keeps talking about, well, the Cowboys, you lost in the first round of the playoffs. Yeah, and so did Green Bay as the number 1 seed against the same team coming off a week of rest.
And so did the Eagles.
Well, the Eagles, I can't remember who the Eagles.
I don't know who they played, but they lost 2 in the first round.
They got blown out. This is what kills me with the Eagles is how they think that they have room to talk. Oh, well, it's like you lost. Oh, no, one of those games didn't count because we were resting our players. Well, it really showed when you showed up and got blown out after a week of rest. Willie says that you're right. Michael Anthony Fitness, Mike McCarthy needs to be take over play calling. His job is on the line. I wouldn't disagree with you on that one. And I believe it's for Dan Quinn. I think the Cowboys front office, they believe in Dan Quinn a whole lot more than they do Mike McCarthy.
Of course they do, because Dan Quinn has been to 3 Super Bowls.
Zeke is not old. And Michael, I'm going to give you that one too. With Zeke, the first half of the season, the first 6 games, Zeke was looking actually pretty good when the offensive line was together. But we had kind of like the perfect storm of everything happening all at the same time in the middle of the season. People just look at this and say, oh, well, Dak Prescott got worse.
Oh, no wonder.
Oh, the Cowboys' offense got worse. It's easier to run the offense when you had a healthy Zeke, a healthy Tony Pollard, Dak Prescott without a calf injury, Amari Cooper without COVID, and Tyron Smith not messing up his ankle. It just was a lot easier to run. But you had Tyron Smith go out for extended time. You had Zeke tear his PCL. You had Dak miss a game with the calf injury. And as much as he was back, I don't think that calf was right for several weeks going down the stretch.
He says he's 100%.
Amari Cooper checked out. With the COVID, and even when he came back, you could really look at it and say that was 3 games that were wasted with Amari Cooper. And you had CeeDee Lamb get knocked the hell out with a concussion, and he missed time too. So when you look at that, you kind of say, yeah, that wasn't the same team that started. Now, everybody gets injuries, and you've got to be able to overcome them. But at some point, it's hard to go through when you have all that. When your quarterback has a bad shoulder, who he had to have surgery on, and a messed up calf, and he's losing receivers, and his running back's not running, and his offensive line's not doing much, you kind of go downhill. You kind of do. People still talking about the, but see, Miss Charles, what's up? If the Cowboys, and this is where 12 personnel comes in and helps out too. If the Cowboys can get the offensive line together, the problem with the Cowboys offensive line was it was good until Tyron Smith got hurt. When Tyron Smith got hurt, it not only messed up your left tackle position, it messed up your right tackle position because you ended up taking Terrence Steele and moving him to left, and he wasn't as good.
Well, that and when Lyle Collins came back.
And then Lyle Collins came back, and Lyle Collins was not as good either. And then we weren't sure about Connor Williams, and we started going to Connor McGovern. We found out Connor McGovern, was okay on the line, but couldn't get to the second level. So then you go back to Connor Williams. Yeah, so we kept doing, then Tyron Smith would come back some and not quite back, and then he's back out. So we kept rotating every week at different offensive lines.
We had that one game where every series or every play, they're rotating guys in and out.
Yeah, that consistent. Was crazy. Yeah.
That's when our offensive
I'll see you there, James.
Coordinator was out. That was a game that he was out, that they're rotating guys in. I had no idea what
What's up, guy? Anyone playing Escape from Tarco? I have no idea what that is. I have no
idea what that is either.
Sixers played great last night. I want Dallas to take Philly out this year. Oh my God. That, and I want to see, this is where probably for the first time in my life, I'm going to root for Carson Wentz. I'm actually going to root for Carson Wentz against the Eagles.
So we spoil it.
What?
They might have a little something for.
Ooh, he's going to be like a little voodoo doll, isn't he? Thanks to.
We're not going to spoil it. But we might have a little something for Philly.
Gina.
Yeah, we're going to have some extra bad mojo for the Eagles. Although, I don't know. I might not want to touch that because that might bring me bad luck.
We can
he might be like Slep Rock.
We got to send it right to Philly when we get it.
Yeah.
Before the season starts.
That's Miss Charles. That's the Eagle fans out here. The Eagle fans that are out here thinking that they are, the greatest gift to God's green earth here.
Yeah, because they got Jordan Davis. That's why they're touting their chest. But y'all gave up 5 picks for that guy.
They said, Zeke, this doggone. Zeke, I was wondering what that was. Abe, I was like, what was that? I was Zeke, what the? Okay, I got you. Commander sweeping the Eagles.
I would love that for once. I would actually root for that for once.
That is going to be much watched TV. Is Carson Wentz returning to Philadelphia?
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, because they didn't go last
Jason
year.
Renfro said, I can see Wentz beating the Eagles. He's going to be pissed in that game.
Of course
and
he
maybe
will
Wentz
be.
takes his hurts to school. Oh, that's going to be fun. Oh, my God. That game, I hope it's not, I hope there's no other NFC East game going on during that time because I want to make sure that we focus in that whole game on Philly 500.
I wouldn't mind it being a Sunday or Monday night game, to be honest. This would be the only game on TV.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be talking about the Giants. I just want to be looking.
Or even if it's a Thursday night game, I wouldn't care.
Well, Rio will be here. Rio does not have season tickets this year, so he's like, Pops, I'm gonna be at your house. I was like,
well, I might not be here every week.
Okay. So. It's like you got to control your trash mouth a bit, okay? Because my dad will be here too. So Rio, you can't be cussing in front of Grandpa. That's not happening. I hate the Eagles the most.
Philly D fan.
Philly D. Shout out to Philly D. There are a few good Eagle fans.
All of it!
All right, so it's going to be a quiet week. We found out that Jerry Jones. Did you find out? You know what happened with Jerry? So the way the road is, it was all one way. Jerry Jones is in the far left lane.
Was he driving?
He was driving. Jerry was driving, okay? And here it is. A DoorDasher is in the far right lane. The DoorDasher decides, I got to make a left turn, and he went from the right lane all the way across.
Oh, so you can't do that.
Okay? He went across 3 lanes of traffic and got there, and Jerry Jones is driving straight ahead, and bam. So it was clearly.
I didn't know Jerry Jones still drove.
I didn't. My question was, where was Jerry going by himself?
Maybe he's going to visit his daughter.
The thing that amazed me about it, though, was TMZ actually had a video of, of course, the accident, but they had it after the scene where, the DoorDash car is pulled up over to a hotel and stuff, and Jerry Jones is walking down the block. Now, Jerry Jones is like 78 years old. He's just been in a car accident. So
that's why they suggest he go to the hospital.
No, he walked on down, and he was shaking somebody's hand and talking, and you saw him on the phone. I was like, wait a minute, did the airbags deploy? Because you saw that accident. That was like, if the airbags didn't deploy on that, when are they going to deploy? That was a straight up front end collision that airbags should have deployed, so you expect to see his face scratched up or something, but evidently the airbags didn't go out. But he walked on down, and you see him talking and talking to somebody, shaking hands.
Yeah, that's right, though. He still thinks he's 50.
50?
Y'all said Jerry Jones still thinks he's 50.
Like that's young?
Compared to Jerry Jones, that's young.
I'm 56. That shit's old.
Compared to Jerry Jones, that's young.
He was going to see if that DNA test says. Come on, Michael. Come on, Michael. Why you gonna be like that?
He knows that's his
kid. Coming this year. Go Bucks. I tell you what. Yeah, Ava, I actually showed it this morning. It's TMZ. If I pull, hold on, let me see.
So that DoorDash driver probably not making that much. He's got to may have to pay for the damages.
Oh well, the only they didn't get their food.
Of course, I mean they'll get a refund, so or somebody else will deliver it, newly made.
Hold up.
So they'll still get their food or they'll get their refund, one way or the other. No, there's a picture. Go back up. It shows the picture of the accident.
It's not a picture.
No, they were showing a drawing of the accident, though.
I know. Hold up. Okay. Hold up. Here we go. This is crazy, man. See, this is what I miss when we're not here, is being able to do all this stuff. All right, so here we go. Here is, okay, so over here you see, this is Jerry Jones's car. He's in the far left, and what?
It looked like Jerry Jones hit him.
He did, but the dude, look, watch it again though. They're gonna show it slow, okay?
I mean, the other guy was.
Look, he's making a turn from the right lane to go all the way across traffic. He's in the wrong. He's in the wrong. If you're gonna make a turn, you need to be in the far left lane, not the far right.
You need to be like where Jerry Jones is to make the turn.
Exactly.
Like
so he's in the way. I'm driving because nobody's supposed to be turning here. So,
and that looks like a regular car too. Don't look like anything expensive.
No, what, Jerry's?
Yeah, looks regular.
Okay, maybe he's incognito. Hey. So here it is. This is Jerry Jones walking down the block. I don't know what the hell happened.
He talking to the? He looks like he's talking to the.
This damn car come flying in front of me and everything else.
Is that the DoorDash driver?
That's the DoorDash.
No. That's the DoorDash driver right there. The brother.
Yeah, he got in the car with the food. Hey man, I gotta get this delivery. I gotta get this delivery over there, right? And there's Jerry. Hey, wait a minute there. Is that my order? Is that my order, son? I ordered me some DoorDash. Yeah, put it back in the car.
And that dude look like he's about to have a heart attack.
Oh, wait a minute. Actually, Jerry is touching his leg there. It touched his leg. Wait. Jerry's got legs. He knows how
he might have a cut on his leg and they might have checked out. But I mean, he walking like he 50.
I mean, yeah.
He walking like there's nothing wrong. Yeah, they probably wanted to get checked out just to make sure.
Look, he got the card out for I'm the owner of the Dallas. Hey, how you doing? I'm Jerry Jones. And can you call me an attorney because my neck kind of feeling a little bit sore here.
Yeah, because the insurance, they'll pay for that for your hospital bills too if you have that on your
Actually, look at it. He is limping a little bit there. But we don't know if that's a normal limp or if that's an accident limp.
Well, he's also older. He's up that age too.
But if I had just been in that, and let's be clear, most of us in that would, I'm hurt. You know, some people be out there.
Yeah, but Jerry Jones
trying to get paid.
Make the money that bad.
But Jerry's up here talking.
Of course he is, because he wants to be out in front and center. You want to make sure that the camera see him too.
Yeah, my man's like, I'm not getting a tip for this one. So,
well, yeah, he probably if it's DoorDash, he probably already was paid the tip. Because you have to pay for the tip before they do the delivery.
And what happens if you don't get your delivery?
Well, then they just
you get a refund.
Yeah, the people get a refund, but you still get paid.
All right, so Tammy said Jerry offered him season tickets. So nothing to see here.
Well, if anybody's car.
Now, this part I don't understand. Actually, this part I haven't watched past. I was like, what does this have to do with anything?
Is that the guy who got into accident?
No, that's not the vehicle he was driving. I don't know why they put this on the back of.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
Knowing TMZ, people send stuff in so you can kind of get a
That part, I was like, I don't understand that part. Well, that's a 6-package review. Was that them taking Jerry to the hospital or something? I don't know. Anyway.
The other person's face was blurred, so you don't know what
it was. Don't know. But you know what time it is? Time to do a drawing right here. To thank all of our great fans this morning, or this evening, tonight. I'm so tired, I don't know what time it is anyway. Here we go. Doing another print. Jerry got swag. He recorded it. Round and round, round and round. Who you got? Who you got? Who you got, Mike? Who we got?
That looks like somebody new.
Roy Stressner. Roy Stressner. Email me, cowboysmark94@gmail, so that way we can get you a Tom Landry print. I actually cut out 3 more of those today.
Oh, good.
So I got to get them painted and get them out the door. And then tomorrow morning before we leave, we got to pack that other stuff up and get it on out to everybody.
That cutting board needs to be there by Thursday.
Yes, and don't forget, in the description, in the channel community tab, we're going to be doing, if you want to be part, and we're still working on all the details and stuff, we're coordinating with Stuart, because Stuart has, it's still fluid on where his situation and where he's going to be. I think he's still going to be here for about 2 or 3 more weeks before he goes to the Anderson Clinic. So we want to do the stuff at his house while he's still up here, so that way we can go visit him at the hospital and I can finally actually meet him in person. If you want to be part of the GoFundMe, we're going to definitely do, Stuart, if you're watching, plug your ears. We're definitely going to do another plaque like we did for with Stuart, carving, and everybody who donates will be onto it. We'll give it to him and his mom, and we're going to be working on their house to try and get this together. The house has been neglected for a long time. Stuart's been in a wheelchair, I think, since 2005. And his mom has been taking care of him the whole time and stuff. And so we want to do some stuff to make his house more comfortable, not only for him, but for his mom, too, who is taking care of him. And so we've already raised over $900. The link for the GoFundMe is actually in the community tab. I should have put it on here as well. But damn, Gina.
Oh, he's talking about the driver. I know it's the wrong.
Oh, okay. She's like the brother screwed us.
Yeah, the driver. Yeah, I know it's the wrong time, but it's so funny.
Oh, the Jalen Smith shirt. Yes, and the Jalen Smith shirt goes to Mark Torres.
Well, yeah, you get the information. We can send it.
Right. So that it's sitting over there on the bar.
Well, you get the information. We'll pack it up and take it with you.
Yeah, as he put it, he's like, man, I'm Puerto Rican. I don't turn nothing down, man. I was like, come on, man. Why you got to do a stereotype?
I got a Jalen Smith shirt. If you want that, you can have that too.
Sephiroth6, how you doing?
That got signed by him. That's with the rest of my Cowboy stuff. They sound.
Tell him we got his back, including God, and I'm praying for him. Shout out to you, Michael. I appreciate that. You suck. Wait. Jade is young. See, why you got to come in here?
Well, Philly D took care of business with one of his own people.
I mean, seriously.
Took care of business with his own people. Come on, Philly. You need to.
See, that's one of those kids in his mama's basement that doesn't get out much.
Philly timed him out. Timed one of his own people out.
See, Stuart, I hope you covered your ears what I was saying, man. Thank you in advance for all your support, all your love and prayers and more. That's plentiful. I'm grateful, and for helping Mom. And I will fix what we can't possibly on our own. God bless you all. There you go. So that's what we're going to try and do. Yeah. All right, good people. You know what time it is. It's time for us to get ready to roll out of here.
I knew it would happen, Mark. I knew it would mother humping happen. You know, I'm pissed off, man. I'm frustrated because it pisses me off. Because that little bitch boy Carson Wentz, fat as hell last year, couldn't run, eating donuts between snaps. This guy comes in phenomenal shape. Phenomenal shape. You know what I mean? Like, why couldn't you come in last year, phenomenal shape? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Because Doug Peterson wanted him to stay in the pocket, so he told him to get bigger. But Carson, he didn't get bigger the right way. He got fat. So now, you know, everybody's like, oh, Phil, you're crazy. He ain't fat. He's always been like that. He just stinks now. I said, no, he's fat. He's fat. He's going to go to Indianapolis, and you watch, he's going to come in perfect shape.
Oh, boy.
But you were wrong about that because he stunk up this after the camera stopped rolling.
He sounds a little salty.
Because after Hard Knocks left,
oh boy,
he fell flat on his face.
He really did. All right, get your shot glass ready, y'all. Good night, everybody, and I appreciate each of you being here, and I will see you guys, God willing, tomorrow.
The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.